Hello everyone, this is Psy Soldier here. Welcome back to our Let's Play Dominions 4, Lanka, Dawn of the Demon Apes. It is now spring in year 6 of the Ascension Wars, and we have cast just a couple side-searching spells here. Auspex and Arcane Probing, but we did not find anything. Looks like we found about 40 Blood Slaves this turn. We found a sneaking enemy. A scout from Vanheim, and we've killed some filthy brigands. So we're going to go ahead and take our new Raksashi here and move her on down along with him and him. Okay. Let's see here. We've got him building a fortress. Let's just go ahead and set them to reanimate here. We're just going to do it right here. No, we don't even need the fortress. We don't need no stinking fortress. Yes, sir. All right. Excellent. Okay. So, I should have these guys. They need to go ahead and advance down here. And what else do we have? These ones here, they can move down there as well. Okay, let's have a couple of these guys forge some sanguine dowsing rods. And let's see here. Do we have any more blood 2s? He would be a blood 2, and him. And him. So we're going to send them there. They're going to take over the blood hunting in that province. And we're going to take a few more of these guys. Not him, we'll do him. And they will go ahead and blood hunt here. And I guess I actually need to forge a few more sanguine dowsing rods too. Oh crap, I can't do it there. He can forge one at least. And he can forge one. And he can forge one. So that'll give us 3 more sanguine dowsing rods. For a total of 6 more. Just have him, I guess, reanimate. Alright, so we've got a temple there. We can go ahead and construct a temple there. And he can move all the way up to that province. Okay, I think I'm going to take, I don't know, 4 of these guys that have some death magic. And we are going to... Crap, man. I guess I'm going to cancel one of these temples that we're building. We're actually going to just, where are we? I'll just take him and construct it. No, not a temple. A lab. Considering that we can't forge or do anything else without lab. Let's take a couple of our Banes and have them patrol this province. Alright, excellent. So, at this point, I'm strongly considering going ahead and empowering our Master Lich in some blood magic. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Empower him up to blood level 1. Which only costs us 50 blood slaves. That'll be good for this turn, I think. And we're actually getting, I think, pretty close to the point where I'm probably going to want to invest some more research into construction magic and start pumping out some unique items. We're going to have to gain another 2 levels to be able to do that, so that's going to take a little while, I do believe, but yeah, we can go ahead and reach that goal without too much difficulty, hopefully. Rather than shuffling all these guys that I'm recruiting in the various fortresses, I think I'm just going to tell them to go ahead and start researching straight off the bat. And if we want to move them closer to the front line later on, we can do that. But we definitely, I think, need to have some dedicated researchers for some time here, so we don't fall hopelessly behind in research anyways. At the moment, we're just kind of gaining research in fits and starts. So we cast Auspex, but we didn't find anything. A proclamation from Vanheim. Lightning is striking us. It killed 17 of our units. We gained some misfortune, and we killed a bunch of filthy brigands. And we killed a black servant from Helheim. What do these black servants look like? They're just kind of wandering into the wrong provinces where we have all our Mound Kings researching here. Or patrolling. Definitely not researching with Mound Kings. There goes their little black servant. Okay then. Let's go ahead and move them over here. And apparently they can only go one spot. Alright. This guy is going to research. We'll continue moving her though. And he can research. And these guys can research. Both of them can research. Okay, let's give him Sanguine Dowsing Rod. Sanguine Dowsing Rod for him. And one for him. Not him. There we are. Now then, set them to our blood hunt. And these guys, I guess they can go ahead and research. And they can research as well. Let's see here. Blood hunting there. The unrest is starting to climb a little bit though. That's not terribly good. Okay. Let's see if she can cast Haruspex. Indeed she can. And he can probably cast as well. Okay, that's good. Do I have any other Nature 2 mages here? Actually, our Death guys may be able to cast Dark Knowledge as well. Yes, we can. That's good. We can search a few places. Alright, we got a laboratory. We can go ahead and get rid of those blood slaves. And I can give him a sanguine dowsing rod as well. And get rid of his. And give him a rod. There should be one more here. Here he is. Take his blood slaves and we'll give him a sanguine dowsing rod. Now then, let's set them back to blood hunting. Alright, let's go ahead and, I don't know, research with them. Currently it's 6. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little while for us to get on up to level 7. Let's go ahead and switch to construction like I was thinking. And we can go ahead and construct a temple here. We're still building our fortress there. Let's have these guys research. Well, I'll have them reanimate. Anybody new there, I'll have them research. Alright, we've got 386 of these little Marcata monkeys here. Let's revive some more kings. And we can use some of those Marcata monkeys to patrol. And let's actually recruit one of those. Yeah. That way he can do a little more site searching in nature. Alright, our pretender has now reached Blood 1. I think we're going to go ahead and empower an astral. Takes a lot of astral pearls to do that, but that'll bump him up to astral 5. Which will be somewhat useful anyways. Let's just have him reanimating long dead. These two monkeys can go there. Got them researching. Got those two reanimating. That fortress is going to be done next turn. Okay. Let's see here. Did I have somebody reviving Mound Kings here? Seems like I had told someone to revive some Mound Kings. Let's go ahead and just do a few more anyways. They can patrol. Now then, you sir, reanimate. do believe that all of our Banes actually have some bows equipment. But I still have like 6 more that I can give away. Let's see if I can revive a couple more Banes while we're at it. Alright. Cast the ritual spell. Revive Bane. Alright, so we'll have 3 more on this next turn. And we will be ready to give Zabalba the nightmare of their life, I think. Actually, I may want to revive a few more Banes if I am able to. Let's see here. He can do it. And he can. Cast the ritual spell. Revive Bane. So, we're summoning 5 more Banes. We have 6 bows available for them to use. And I'm thinking here we're going to switch back to summoning them instead. I mean, it is possible that we can get one of these Rakshashis here that have 4 in air magic. I suppose it's possible we can get one of these that have 4 in air magic as well. But I think they're... ultimately, really, the Rakshashis are probably better mages. Could potentially get even a Nature 4 mage out of one of them. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and advance our turn. And we will be ready to send some Banes up against Zabalba this turn. So we're going to attack them at that fortress that is bordering us. And we'll probably leave some troops there to take the fortress and then branch off with several others and take the neighboring provinces on the following turn. Maybe have about 3 or 4 Banes in each group, so that would be about 400 something long dead in each army as we split off and take over Zabalba's provinces, which hopefully will speed things along. Alright. That is, of course, unless someone else happens to declare war on us this turn, which that would be some interesting timing. But I don't really anticipate seeing that. I think everyone would be somewhat afraid to actually declare war on us at the moment. Which would probably explain why Zabalba hasn't done so. Alright, so we've cast a lot of Revive Banes. Zabalba has declared war on us. Okay, so we actually meant to declare war on them, but they beat us to it. Let's cast Dark Knowledge, we didn't find anything. And Dark Knowledge, we didn't find anything. Auspex. We found a decent amount of Blood Slaves. Looks like Zabalba has already begun attacking us. They attacked us in the Troll Peaks here. Well, we will take care of that. We've lost that province, I'm sure. And they tacked us in Erebon here. Where exactly is that going to be? Right there, okay. Well, we are in position to take both of those provinces back and attack his fortress, so we are in a wonderful position to counterattack against him. Let's go ahead. Somehow I didn't look. Some of these guys are actually in need of a few more troops here. How that is... Oh, it's because of that, crap. I just put a friggin' Marcata monkey in there. It's because of that lightning spell attacking our troops. Okay. Yes, our troops are being struck by lightning, so that's what's, knocking our armies down from 120 to something else. Okay. I don't know, line formation, I guess. Now then, we can give him something. Let's give him a Banefire crossbow. And tell him to fire and keep distance at the closest enemy. We'll do the same with him. Fire and keep distance at the closest enemy. And we need to give him some troops as well. Really? Are those regular monkeys? Huh, that's strange. I don't know how I was able to actually give him some more long dead and bring him up over 120 units. That's odd. Okay. Give him one. Him a few. Bump that guy back up to 120. Alright, got him at 120. Let's give him a bow. How about the black bow of Botov? So, battle orders. Fire and keep distance at... large enemy monsters. And they can go in line formation up there somewhere. Give him Vision's Foe. And he can fire and keep distance at large enemy monsters. Once again, put them in line formation. Give him Vision's Foe. And just the same, he can fire and keep distance at large enemy monsters. Crap, man. Alright, set them in line formation. Just a few more. And set them in line formation like everyone else. Give some Marcata monkeys to the Mound King. Alright. That should be all the Banes. And let's give him Vision's Foe. And he can fire and keep distance at large enemy monsters. I guess he's the only one that doesn't have a ranged weapon given to him. So, let's see here. I think we're going to take 3 of them. And we'll move them there. Oh, apparently he didn't have a bow either. We'll take those 3. We'll move them there. And everyone else is going to attack that fortress. So we should probably breach the walls of the fortress in a single turn. I would be surprised to see it actually take longer than that. And got a few guys here that are doing nothing, just defending. Let's go ahead and have them, I guess, reanimate? I don't know. Ah, what the heck. Let's go ahead and research for a turn. Leave him casting Dark Knowledge. Leave our Blood Hunters. Everyone else, though, is going to switch back over to research. Which is actually quite a lot, apparently. Seems to be more than I was thinking. Yeah, we should have quite a bit of research being generated per turn. Alright, got them researching. Let's have our Mound Kings patrolling the province. Alright, how are we looking on research here? We would actually almost very nearly have level 7 construction next turn. We'll have it the turn after next. Let's have him research. He can research, and she can go ahead and begin moving down here. Now these guys can all continue moving. Move him up there. Now then, he can go ahead and construct a temple, I guess. And what the hell? The top 3 were supposed to be moving here. Okay, so let's just move those 3 there. And him, he can move there. Okay, so hopefully they're doing what they're supposed to be doing anyways. Just noticed that I didn't have any arrow going that way, so somehow when I selected those second 3, that first time that I did the move orders, it selected them to go over there instead. And there's a lot of unrest in this province. I don't know exactly why. There's a lot of unrest. Oh, yeah. Well, not a lot. It's only 6. There's 12 unrest there. Maybe Zabalba has a scout or something that's causing unrest there. I don't know, we'll find out. So we have empowered our pretender up to Astral 5. Let's go ahead and see what we can forge. I guess I'll forge a Starshine Skullcap. That'll bump him up to Astral 6. And I think Ring of Sorcery, that actually requires 7 in Astral. Yeah, we'll deal with that as it comes. I'm considering going ahead and empowering him in Earth. That way I can forge a Astral Coin as well. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and advance this turn, I do believe. And we'll end the video as well. So as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.